Hello, everyone. And I am excited to react with you to an Infinity Nikki Worldview trailer. I'm so excited. Because I don't actually know that much about like Nikki lore. I only know what my friends have hinted at, which it is actually quite complex and it's tragic and there's lots of war and conflict. And Nikki is in the center of it, trying to, like, fight for world peace, etc. Be a hero, and let that be let that be true. Let that be true. So I am excited to see what's in store for the future. Alrighty, let's get into it.
The Stylists Guild views the world as a collection of many scattered regions.
Okay.
These regions were once protected by different gods. Each had its own unique culture and landscape. The people, animals, and descendants all have their own customs and fashion styles.
Is that a phoenix? Oh my god, the little butt
Nations were formed as these regions united, especially after the War of Heavens shattered the old order. As the Eight brought back the sparks of the ability outfits, a new order began to emerge. Without the protection of the gods, regions with similar customs and fashion gradually merged together, forming 7 great nations and several smaller ones. The 7 great nations are the Heartcraft Kingdom, known for its fairy tales and treasures.
I'm so excited for that one.
A realm where the mystical meets the heroic.
Ooh.
The Empire of Light, a formidable nation founded by wizards and knights. The Starhail Federation, a hub of advanced commerce and trade.
That's so cool.
The Terra Alliance, a passionate land that embraces the wild.
Ooh.
The Twin Moon Kingdom, a long-lived fairy realm devoted to knowledge and nature.
Oh my god, a little
and
fairy!
The Whale Port, a floating harbor built around the Whale space station.
That's so cool.
The Wishfield, where we are now, is just one of the many small regions.
Oh.
The Wishing One once protected this land. Now, it's part of the Heartcraft Kingdom.
Okay. So, basically, I believe it's Dada reading this, if I remember correctly. I have only played up until chapter 2 in the story. I have explored a lot, but I haven't done a lot of the story quests because I saved that for stream because I want to enjoy it with my community. So I've only gotten up until, I believe, the end of chapter 2. So from what Dada is telling us, the Wishfield is like just a small part of the Heartcraft Kingdom. And I believe there's a Heartcraft Kingdom outpost on the map. So that makes sense. That makes sense. But it's very cool. Let's go back through this and see if we can pull any nuggets of information out. So basically the 8 gods tore down the old order. And as the 8 brought back the sparks of the ability outfits. So the ability outfits were taken away for some reason that we will probably find out throughout the unfolding of the story. And these are the 8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It includes the dragon. That's cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, okay, very cool. And you can kind of tell, like, from the description of the regions, which regions they belong to, which is really cool because of the silhouettes are very similar of the person that represented each of the regions. So that's cool. And so we have 7 kingdoms, and there are smaller like cities or regions. Wishfield is one of them. So we haven't even really been to an actual like kingdom, like main core, which is exciting because there's so much game left, you know? We're only in one tiny part. There's so much game. Like, exciting. So there's the Fairy Tale Kingdom. Okay, this is the region I'm most excited for, and I know it's one of the first ones, but I'm a sucker for fairy tales. Always have been, so this region is totally my drift. But this one looks cool too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, all of the outfits throughout each one of these regions are going to be stunning if the base, like the base game is anything to tell us from. Like, the game is absolutely beautiful. And if the environment and everything lives up to the initial release of the game, it's only gonna get more and more stunning from here on out. Oh, I cannot wait. So we also have the kingdom based on Wizards and Knights. It looks kind of medieval from the background with the arches and the buildings. But we shall see, we shall see. And then we have this region, which I can't really tell because the buildings are blurry, but it kind of looks like a New York City type skyline, which is interesting. And I love the guy. Like, he is totally living the time of his life, because I believe this is the region of commerce. So it like makes sense that, you know, commerce and trade. And a bunch of jewels. Oh, there's gonna be opulence. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. And then we have this region, which we don't actually see a lot of that scenery behind them. Maybe this is something like rock formations and stuff, which is interesting. We have I don't know, my bird's an eagle, a hawk, and absolutely gorgeous. A gorgeous warrior, I'm assuming, with the sword in the forefront. Oh, I like the glimmer on the weapon. That's very cool. And then we have the fairy, which is fairy realm devoted to knowledge and nature. Interesting. It looks very like ethereal. Like, it kind of looks like, from the background, it kind of looks like Mount Olympus, very Greek, just by like the pillars and everything. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's gonna be interesting. And the little fairy, so pretty. Oh my gosh. Everyone, like every single person featured in this looks so cool, so beautiful. I'm excited. But yeah, I think this region we don't know a lot about, like, because there's no one featured here. There's just the stars, which are already gorgeous already. So I'm excited to see what kind of like outfit can come out of the Whale space station. Like, is it going to be futuristic? Are they going to lean more like Sailor Moon with all their outfits? Like, who knows? Nikki games have millions and millions of outfits and millions of possibilities, history, culture, and everything to pull from. So they can go anywhere with it. They can go avant-garde or whatnot. So I'm really excited. And as I go through the lore and as I go through the story, I hope we get more and more nuggets like this that make the world feel more alive, make the world feel like it has a history and it has a culture. And I already feel that already in this game, like just by the little bit of the main story I've done. So I'm very excited for the future of this game. Thank you so much for joining me in this reaction. I did ramble on a bit. I apologize. I'm not quite sure how to react to Infinity Nikki content yet because there hasn't been too much of it put out. So if you have any ideas or if you're excited about the future of the game, please let me know down below. Or you can visit my streams. I do stream Infinity Nikki on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So stop by and let me know all of your details. because I don't know anything about the lore, so I will be learning as I go about the world. All right, have a good morning, a good night, or a good afternoon wherever you are. Bye-bye.